Hey guys, how's it going? This is our goal for today, or at least this series, but not with this team. Instead, we are playing with Victoria. We got a custom team going. We're going to make it through the playoffs, and it's going to be wonderful. So this series is in response to, obviously, the playoffs are going on right now. And now let's take a look at our team. Alright, so we got Ballard, Bieksa, Burrows, Coburn, Edler, Forsberg, Gagne, Getzlaff, Halak, Caberlet, Kane, Correa, Kessler, Kiereek, that's me. It's not bad. Lapierre, Luongo, Lupel, McDonald, Mackey, Nash, Perron, Pominville, Poinkarovsky, and Pronger, Raymond, Setaguchi, Taves. I think that's everybody. Not a bad team. And just in case you're interested, this is how our lines play out. Nash, Forsberg, Getzlaff on one line. That's our top line. Kiereek at the second line. Pronger and Caberlet are the first line on the other side. They're not bad. Everybody seems to get along. Luongo's our number one goalie. Halak's his backup, but I don't think we actually ever see him. So, sorry, Halak. And these are the settings we start with. Later on, we turn the skill level up to difficult, and I up a lot of the settings because you'll see the first two games, we kind of, I'm not going to spoil it, but we slaughter them. So yeah, it gets harder. Here's our matchups. These are our Western and Eastern conferences. Strong teams, looking good. Let's get it started. So here's what we're looking at for our playoff tree. Victoria will be facing Dallas first round, Edmonton against the LA Kings, Vancouver against Colorado, Calgary, San Jose, Ottawa, New Jersey, Philadelphia at Toronto, Boston and Montreal, and Pittsburgh at Tampa Bay. So here we go, Victoria Vandals versus the Dallas Stars, Game 1. These teams have met each other several times during the regular season. Victoria Vandals coming in at the number 8 spot, Dallas Stars at number 1. The Stars are favored to be the winning team here in the playoffs, with the most impressive season for several years. You can see many times they know Luongo's tricks, they know how to get around him. He'll have to be on his game. Victoria Vandals also bring their A game. Forsberg, Getzlaff, some of their top scorers of the year, and don't forget Kiereek. He's been around for several years now. He's made his mark on the NHL, and now he's making his first playoff debut. Dallas may be regarded as the quicker, better shooting team, but Victoria does have a hitting advantage. A lot of big guys, strong hitters. They know what they're doing with the body, and they're not afraid to use it. Dallas is going to have to watch their backs if they want to come out of this one unscathed. Let's get in here. Start this game. Are you ready? Forsberg comes in to take the face-off Victoria. He's had a lot of success in the face-off. Bam! Big hits on Victoria's side. And you see here's their first goal. Beautiful hands. Beats Turco. Blocker side. Turco's going to have a little bit of troubles with that. No problem. See, easily there. Wasn't even that high. He just had to kick the leg out. Couldn't get it. Dallas responds. Long shot. Luongo gets a piece of it, but it pops up off his pad into the back of the net. Victoria get unlucky breaks there. See it pulled back. Great slap shot. Bing off the post. Turgo's very fortunate here. He's counting his lucky stars that he's keeping him in this game still. Bam. Big hits by Victoria. They're really leading the game this time. See Getzlaff trying a good shot, but he gets tripped up. Turgo's not happy with that call. Ensuing power play. Victoria takes it. Can't make much of it before the period ends, but that's alright. They'll start this next one. Poof, nice pass off. A little backhand, side to side. Still hammering out the hits. And finally, with those hits, Burrows scores. Great goal. Same move as last time. Turco cannot get back and forth from either side. He's going to have to step up his game if he wants to be able to contend. You see his save percentage here, .87. Not so great. I think he came into this with a .92. A lot of unlucky posts for Victoria this game. They're beating Turco, but they cannot beat the post. Big hits laid out by Kiereek. He's really making his presence felt. Luongo lets an easy goal through in this one. Up from the top of the point. Should have been able to stop it. But Dallas gets lucky, and they're within one goal. Dallas also, the Poles are really doing more work than the goaltenders this game. They're keeping the pucks out. These guys have to learn to hit the net. Dallas unhappy with some of the calls this game. Big hits. Center ice. Boom. Should have had your head up. Kiereek, first playoff goal of his career. Comes in. Beautiful hands. Bam. Right by Turco. Had no idea where it was going. No problem for Kiereek. Luongo here makes some excellent saves. Very close. Boom. Misses the dive. Luckily, catches the post and his shoulder on the way up. He's lucky that one was safe. Boom. Pass in front. You see some tripping call there. Victoria goes to the box. It doesn't really matter. End of the game. And Victoria takes the lead in this series. 1-0. He had 3 stars of the game. Kiereek, Burrows, and Gagne. Kiereek really earned that one of the winning goal. Game 2. Victoria's up 1-0 on Dallas. Starts right away. Keith Ballard, in all alone. Bam! Beats Turco, just rolls over his back. Ballard's happy with that one. Kiereek got a nice little assist with it too. Turco's not happy with how that played out. See a big hit there. Dallas, they're trying to figure out how not to play this physical game. They know they can't win it. Bieksa, he gets in there. First period, another goal. Back of the point, fires. Boo, beats Turco on the glove side. Turco's been kind of weak with those long shots. He's got to step up his game a little more than that. Lots of pressure on that for him, though. Great glove save by him there. You can see he's responded to the call. Luongo, too. Blocker save. Gets the first one. Gets the second one. Big hits by Victoria all around. Dallas has a hard time keeping up. You see Dallas coming in. Long shot. Luongo, same place as last game. He can't handle that long shot. He's not prepared for it. And you see it goes in. Beautiful side backhand. Turco saves the puck. Dives on it to keep him going in. Very lucky. Dallas gets an interference call. You see clear interference, but little hit. Questionable call. On the other hand, some big hits there in front of the net. Victoria still scores. Turco gets a piece of it, knocks it down, and just putters in. Unlucky goal for him. Another long shot from the point. You can see Turco again. He needs to work on those long shots. Follow the puck. Stay center. Good positioning is the key to not getting goals in. Dallas getting hammered at the blue line. But that's alright. They respond very well in net. Turco's keeping them alive in this one. Luongo's doing his fair share at the other end as well. The big issue here is not so much Turco's goal play, but the lack of Dallas defense. You can see it's Victoria leading the hits, crushing Dallas at every turn. Dallas needs to lay out some hits if they want to stay in this game. Bam! They respond to the call a bit. You can see Turco's doing a little bit better tonight. He's facing lots of shots. But Ballard gets his first goal of the game. Back to the point. Fires. Bing. In again. Poor Dallas came in here with high aspirations, but it's quickly fading away. Victoria ends up with another goal quickly after that. Boom, across. Beats Turco on the glove side. Kessler line is pretty happy with that one. Here we go again. Whoa, missed. Pretty darn close, but Kiereek makes up for it. He comes in. So another beat of tricky hands. Kind of like what we saw last game. He's definitely got the skills to beat the goalie. Boom. The goalie didn't know where it was going. See Turco's save percentage already down this game after the last couple of goals. And there you have it. Victoria has heavily outshot them, heavily outhit them, leading the face-offs. No wonder they're winning. Game 3. Victoria's up 2-0 in the series. Today we're in Victoria. First game back in Victoria. They're looking forward to the home ice advantage. Last 2 games in Dallas, they've been fighting the odds, and they came out on top. Now it's Dallas' turn to flip this around, maybe try to beat Victoria and their home ice. Forsberg, leading center, looking to take the lead here, and he does. First goal. Pass across Forsberg. Forsberg, one-timer, in on Turco's blocker side. Wasn't ready for that one. Boom, now you see a nice save there by Luongo. Good shot by Dallas, right on him. Getzlaff answers soon after, only 3 minutes and 14 seconds in the first period. Boom, again, blocker side. They know Turco's weakness, they're exploiting it. Luongo's on top of his game tonight, hasn't let anything in so far, but here we go. Boom, it's amazing he can read those ones. He's watching the puck so well. Interference call against Dallas. Poof. Maybe not intentional, but they're going to call him on it. He's not happy about that one. Victoria is letting the shots on, trying hard, but Turco, great save, kicks his legs out. Let's see that one again. Great leg save. He's got it, covers it up. Victoria, long shot from the side. Beats Turco, but it doesn't beat the post. Nash ends up going to the box with tripping, second period. There you go. Unreasonable trip. No reason to take that one. And Morrow capitalizes on that. Nash ain't happy he took that penalty. But Dallas Stars have to make them pay. Luongo stops the first one. He can't stop that rebound. Where are the Victoria defense? Nowhere to be found, and thus another goal for Dallas. A lot of pushing and shoving in front of the net. A lot of good chances on Turco. He's really holding his own this game. Kiereek get frustrated. He's heading to the box, cross-checking. You see in front of the net, he just wants to get that guy out of there, but he's got to do it smarter than that. Dallas really letting them have it. Off the post, though. Luongo stops the first one. Backhand. Boo! I can't believe it. He's lucky on that one. Third period, they're coming in. Kiereek's ready to get some revenge. He's not happy with that one. Luongo's really been great against that one. 1.49 goals against average. That's so low for this playoff series. Peter Forsberg gets his second goal of the game. Halfway through the third. Here he goes. Lots of hands. Whoa! He liked to hold that one. Take a nice trip around their zone. See him move around. He knows he's got the guy behind him on a string. Everybody else is tied up. He's just got to go in there and find that lane. Boom. Good job, Forsberg. Marty Togo feeling the pressure a bit here. He's got to do better than that. Lots of good shots on Luongo. He's really holding his own. Save percentage of .94. And it's probably the highest in the playoffs here. Kiereek gets his first goal in the third period. First goal of this game, at least. He's pretty happy at that one. And Dallas knows that they're going to have to wait and play another day at this point. Nice empty net goal for Kiereek. No problem on that one. And they're going home with another win. Dallas is going to have to step it up. They have one more chance, or they're going to be out of this series. It's a great game here that we've had. Victoria's really putting on the pressure, and Dallas, they're going to have to answer. But you don't see it yet. Many times, Turco's getting beat where he shouldn't be getting beat. Look at that. Positioning is wrong. On the other end, Luongo. Much bigger guy. Straight on positioning. Always facing the puck. He's ready for it. He's watching it. That's how Victoria is staying in this one. The hits are also important. You see a lot of shoving. Dallas is starting to come back with the hits, but they're still nowhere near Victoria's massive lead in hitting. Getting bowled over all the time. You see, Kane takes a few there, but that's alright. Lots of shots for Victoria, lots of hits, face-offs. You can see what makes a winning team. They have it. That's what they're going to take. Dallas had a good second period, but unless they could play a solid game the entire way through, they're not going to stand a chance here. Game 4, series 3-0. Starts off with a penalty for Rick Nash. Victoria doesn't want to start that way, but sometimes these things happen. Little interference call. Victoria doesn't care. They're still on the puck, pressuring Turco. But it's Brendan Morrow that's going to come in and score the first goal of the game. Nash isn't happy about that, but that's what happens when you take penalties. Not the first time this has happened for him. Ooh, nice backhand. Roberto Luongo couldn't have stopped that one. That's a good play by Dallas to get on the board. They need a strong start. Doesn't last for too long. Taves comes in, gets his first goal in the first period, and he's looking happy. First goal of the playoffs, I believe. Comes in, a little bit of hands, boom, blocker side again. They're aiming for that blocker side with Turco. They know he's weak there. They capitalize on it again. Turco has to be stronger on that side. Ooh, great goal for him, though. Comes on in, ooh, top shelf. It's hard not to like that one, even if you're a Dallas fan. Victoria, great, lots of pressure on the net. Turco makes a great leg stop there. Victoria can't tuck it in. Lettinen comes in. Ooh, nice shot. He just squeaks it by Luongo. I think Luongo's shaking his head at that one. Doesn't know how it got in. Ballard's a little frustrated there. Takes a tripping penalty. Unnecessary. Neutral zone. Boom. He's lucky it wasn't a little further down. That guy had a bigger lead on him. Be careful. They call a penalty shot. You don't want that. Doesn't matter for Victoria. Lupo comes in. Scores his goal. I think his first goal of the playoffs. Boom. It's passed back to him. He lets it fly. What a rocket. That kid's got some arms. He can really shoot. Zubov's a little frustrated now, taking an interference penalty. Boom, again, uncalled for. Guy doesn't have the puck. He's doing nothing out there at the point, and you're putting a little too much body on him. The fans are really getting into this one. They're in Victoria. They like to see their team win, and Nash is getting them there. Good power play goal on that interference call. Look at him coming in. Boom, passes back. Nash just lets it rip. Again, blocker side. That's going to be Turco's death on this one. Whoop-a. Lots of pressure, Victoria. Turco's holding his own, but not for very long. Taves comes in, gets his second goal. Some tricky hands. Pass it over to him. Poof. Switches it up and goes glove side. Just keeping Turco guessing. That's the way to do it. I'm surprised they haven't pulled him yet. Yeah, Barch answers back pretty strong. This is his first showing of this playoff. Comes out the front. Boom, passes off to his friend. And he just tucks it in. Luongo's right side. Burrow's got no problem answering back to that here in the third. Here we go. Out the front. Some tricky hands. Boom. Nobody was on him. Nobody was stopping him. You can't catch him. That's a fast kid. Burrows, he's got hands. He's got speed. He's really one of the greatest goal scorers in this team. Now we've got Dallas coming in. Shot from the top of the circle. Luongo stops it. Dallas takes a bit of a legful going in there. Tripping penalty for Taves. Wasn't necessary. Luongo had that. Boom. There's that tripping penalty. No, really it wasn't necessary. He could have kept up with him, but he was caught standing still. Huge hip chip by Forsberg there. And then we get another one here. Forsberg upset with this call. He's in their zone. Trips a guy up. And ref, he calls a penalty shot. What is that? Definitely not a penalty shot. But what can you do? Can't argue with the ref on that one. It's in the past now. Here we go. Modano coming in. Little spin. Whoa. Luongo shuts him out with the right pad. Nothing there. Nothing to shoot at. He kept it steady. Backed up into his net properly. Whoa. Forced Modano off to the left side. Gagne responds. He doesn't like getting shot at. Boom. Tips the shot from the point. Just a little bit over Turco. Hard one to stop for Turco. Here we go again from the point. Fires forward. I think it's off a blocking player. Then off Gagne. And then in. It's hard for Turco to track. Not much you can do there. Luongo's been excellent on that end, following the puck. And Victoria's been squashing Dallas. They're not happy with the physical play. They can't keep up with it. There's another look at that Taves goal. Beautiful stuff. Luongo stopping it. His defense coming in to save him. And that's how Victoria wins this series. They're happy with that. That's their first series win. Their first time in the playoffs. There's really nothing more. Look how happy those guys are. Palmville, Kessler, and Perron, that fourth line. You didn't see much of them, but they definitely put in their effort, and they're happy to finish off this game with a win. Teams shaking hands. Kiereek leading that thing. Look at his scarred up face. He's seen some battles. Dallas is going to be out of this playoffs, but Victoria, they're moving on. We've seen a great game from them. They really are one of the highest scoring teams in this league. If you can't score at least 4 goals and manage to shut them out, you're done. They're going to score big. They're going to play big defense. You got to keep up with that. You can see here the number of shots they've taken. Highly outshot Dallas. Highly out-hit Dallas. Faceoffs are big. Time on attack is big. So, Victoria and Edmonton will play next round. San Jose and Colorado will play each other. Coming out of the West. Then in the East, we have Ottawa, who beat New Jersey to play Toronto, and Boston, who's going to end up playing Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh beat the Lightning. Boston beat Montreal. And Toronto beat Philadelphia. It's a strong game in the East and West. We're looking at a great quarterfinal coming up here. In the meantime, thanks for watching. Have yourself a great day. I had fun doing this. See you again next time.